Here in 2020, a lot of people are going into depression, anxiety, a lot of negative emotions because they're kind of faced with themselves being alone, not being able to go to coffee shops, not being able to socialize, not being able to be around people or even see people's face. Having people's face covered like that, it's hard to connect on a human level. And in these times of crazy emotions and feeling negative, I read this book called 𝗕𝗢𝗢𝗞𝗦. It's kind of a classic. And they also have a series out there. I think it's on like a Peacock network, kind of a strange network, but it's really a good series to watch. And but especially in that series, a lot in this book also, but I'd recommend checking out that series on Peacock. And one of the main concepts that I believe is applicable to us in 2020 is that they live in a utopian society that is only focused on being happy. Everything's kind of set up so people don't have to feel these negative emotions of anxiety, depression, and a lot of times what they do anytime emotions come up is they pop what they call is a soma, which is just like a drug, like antidepressant, anti-anxiety, whatever, to kind of balance out and make you feel euphoric. We do that nowadays. I've done it with alcohol or any other kind of, prescription drug that helps us cope with reality. And the big philosophical concept, though, that A Brave New World dives into is that it takes away our humanity of always trying to strip away those emotions, that feeling those emotions are important. There's something about going into those that make us feel alive, and when we numb ourselves out, we're not really being human. We're being robots, and we're not living fully. And I never really looked at it like that before reading this book and watching that series. I always looked at those kind of drugs just helping people live to their best ability. But now I'm starting to see that a lot of these successful people go through those wild emotions. They swing into the negative so then they can, work hard and hustle and, face adversity in such a way that they accomplish everything that they set out to do, where the opposite of that is, if you're always numbing out your emotions, it's hard for you to cope or face adversity on your own. You're always trying to escape it through a pill, through TV, through alcohol, through even just stimulation of talking to others. And here in 2020, we have this opportunity to kind of face those emotions, face the adversity, and make us better in the long run. Or we could just be on the internet and watch Netflix all day, or do some kind of stimulation that might put the snooze button on these emotions or suppress them for however long, but that builds up. At some point we're gonna have to face it. And I again recommend anybody that's going through some stuff to either read this book or watch that series. That series is excellent, even though it's on kind of a funky network. But if you have any questions, feel free to reach out through direct message or comment below.